I'm gonna ignore everybody else's video because I'm like that, and just talk about what Kevin wanted to talk about, which is what was your internet like? Which is kind of cute because he assumes that I had internet when I was a kid. Lol. Didn't have internet, but I still know shitty text speak. Unlike most of the people on YouTube, and indeed most of the people on this collab channel, I did not have a computer or a constant internet connection until I was 16, and even then the internet was awful. So I never really had true, open, free access to the internet until I moved out at age 18. So in terms of the media I consumed, the internet had little to no effect on, you know, what I watched, what I did, what I listened to. Although I do have very fond memories of going to my mate Matt's house to watch the Weeble Stuff animations. They were the bomb. So because I didn't have the internet, the majority of the media I consumed was either music or games. When I was about 12, I inherited my older brother's CD collection. For those of you who don't know what a CD is, it's like iTunes, but on a silver disc that you used to buy in shops. That initial sort of bump to my CD collection made me really like music. I had a kick-ass hi-fi system, and there was this little second-hand CD shop like half an hour's journey from my house where every Sunday when I got paid my £10 for my paper round, I'd go there and buy like 2 or 3 second-hand CDs. Like physical CDs, people. Like not just like download an album off iTunes, like physical CDs. And I listened to pretty much everything. Or at least everything that was good. And I cannot tell you how many hours of joy I got from just sitting there and listening to bands and musicians and all of the things. We had a plethora of consoles and games in our house, everything from the old black and white Nintendo Game Boy thing to the SNES. But the day we got our PS2, that was the day that changed my life. If you don't know what a PS2 is, it's like the PS4, but -2. By the time I got a PS2, second-hand PS2 games were everywhere. I could go into a shop with like a tenner and walk out with like 5 titles. I got Psychonauts for £3 from a charity shop. I must have spent more hours on that PS2 than I did in school. I mean, I had some great times as a kid. I don't want to like say, oh no, I was deprived of the internet and therefore my teenage years were awkward and shitty. Oh no. But I always look back and think, if I had a computer of my own and just regular access to one, would I be a different person? Would I be on a different path? Because from the age of 18, I have gone technology crazy. I got my own laptop after saving up for a year. I had the internet constantly in my house when I moved out. I became tech obsessed. And I just think, what if that had happened to me when I was 13 instead of when I was 18? How much difference there would be in me and what I do and what I want to do and how skilled I am with technology. Kevin and Alex, you guys are both computer sciencey, codery people. Why aren't I one of those? Alex is a year younger than me. I should be one of you guys, but I'm not. And that kind of upsets me, but at the same time, I'm okay with it. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that all of you watching have had a computer and the internet from a very early age and can't empathise with what I'm saying. I think that's all from me, and I will see you guys next week. Make sure you come back tomorrow for a decorations video.